Well, good evening. We are in a weather impact alert. Earlier today, the big story was the heat, but then the storms rolled in.
Wind, rain, lightning sweeping across the valley, impacting many of your neighborhoods. We want to say thank you to our 12 News weather watchers who sent us in video that you're looking at right now over the past few hours from Tempe, from North Phoenix, or North Scottsdale, rather, Ahwatukee and Queen Creek.
We're also told this storm caused a small brush fire in Scottsdale due to some lightning. So is this the last of the rain, or could we be in for more? Let's get right to meteorologist Stella Sun with a look at what's happening out there right now. Hey, Stella.
Hey, good evening. We are still tracking some light rainfall, so looks are deceiving on radar. So a lot of this is virga, meaning that it is rain that is evaporating before it hits the ground. Or if there is any rain, it's the really light sprinkles of rain, nothing really measurable. The areas where we did see some measurable rainfall, that is all in the green. That's where we measured anywhere from less than half of an inch of rain. The areas that got hit harder with some heavy downpours of rain, some thunderstorms include portions of Paradise Valley, North Phoenix, also portions of the North Scottsdale area, Santan Valley also getting in that mix. Some areas along Ahwatukee, also towards the Chandler and Tempe area. We have been seeing some of that rain cooled air. Surprise, temperatures dropping to 78 degrees. I'm sure it feels nice and refreshing out there. 87 in AJ, 83 degrees right now in Queen Creek, and it looks like Phoenix Sky Harbor still in the mid-90s. We're also tracking some breezy to gusty winds, primarily in central portions of the valley as well as the West Valley. 18-mile-per-hour winds for our friends in the Glendale area. Still nice and calm over towards the East Valley. Looking ahead towards the rest of your week, excessive heat warning tomorrow in the valley, calling for a high of 115. The mercury will drop just slightly to 111 by Tuesday. We welcome in more monsoon moisture, and that means we're increasing the mugginess as well as our storm chances. We'll bring you your full forecast coming up.
All right, Stella, thank you. Turning now to Decision 2024, we are likely just hours away from the announcement that many Americans are waiting for.
Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to choose her running mate before Tuesday, and Arizona Senator Mark Kelly is reportedly on the short list.
But a post from Kelly on social media today left some people wondering if that is still the case. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is joining us in studio with what political experts are saying about these messages. Gabby?
Well, Mark Caribe, in a post that's since been deleted, Kelly said his mission is serving Arizonans. Many people took that to mean he's out of the running, but multiple political consultants say the post was misinterpreted. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly is on the short list to be Kamala Harris's running mate in the upcoming election. His post on X Sunday afternoon left people questioning whether he's in or out. It read, quote, "My background is a bit different than most politicians. I spent my life serving in the Navy and at NASA, where the mission always comes first. Now my mission is serving Arizonans." That post was deleted less than an hour later and replaced with this message, quote, "Whether it was from my time in the Navy and at NASA, serving in the United States Senate, or visiting our troops overseas, I've learned that when your country asks you to serve, you always answer the call." MSNBC weighed in on the post.
What do you think that means?
Well, I think Brendan was right. He's like, all of a sudden, like, you walk out and you say, "Oh no, I failed the interview," and the person on the other end says, like, "Actually, you may have made the short list."
Kelly spokesperson followed up on X, posting, quote, "An Arizona senator tweeting about being an Arizona senator is not news. Go back to your Sundays, everybody." Democratic political consultants I spoke with had a similar take.
I'm certainly not reading too much into the location of things or what's being said on Twitter.
Harris reportedly interviewed the contenders this weekend and is expected to make a choice within the next 36 hours.
It's a pretty important pick. I think that all of the names that we have been hearing, though, are all good.
Harris and her soon-to-be announced running mate will then be on a cross-country tour, including a campaign event in Phoenix on Friday evening. Back to you guys.
All right, Gabby, thanks. Today, Vice President Harris also launched a Republicans Advisory Committee in the Valley. The goal is to mobilize Republicans to vote for her this election. The committee is made up of current and former local Republican leaders, including sitting Mesa Mayor John Giles. The committee calls itself a grassroots movement with hopes of energizing Republicans who don't align with the MAGA movement. Former President Trump and the GOP are also trying to energize Valley voters. Republican leaders and U.S. Senate nominee Kari Lake will host a grand opening of a Trump Force office in Phoenix. The office will be used to recruit volunteers for the upcoming election.
Now to a quick update on the Preston Lord murder case. Treston Billy is the third teen charged in the case to post bail. The 19-year-old was in court last week when the judge lowered his bond from $1 million to $500,000. The sheriff's office says that he's been released with an ankle monitor. We have some new information tonight. A man is dead and a teen is in custody after an early morning shooting in the West Valley. It happened near 91st Avenue and Lower Buckeye Road in Phoenix. Detectives believe that it happened at a birthday party. They say that the 16-year-old suspect and the 22-year-old victim got into an altercation that ended with a shooting. The victim died at the scene. Phoenix police are investigating.
A driver's behind bars tonight after a deadly crash in Avondale. It happened just after midnight near Dysart and Thomas. Police tell us a car ran a red light, slamming into another car, killing both people inside. The driver has been arrested for DUI, manslaughter, and aggravated assault. Police have not released the identity of anyone else involved.
Turning now to wildfires that are burning across our state. We have updates on some new fires that are causing some evacuations. The Clare Fire southwest of Horseshoe Lake Reservoir has burned about 50 acres, causing evacuations of the Horseshoe Lake campgrounds. The Bartlett Fire on the west side of Bartlett Lake has burned over 1,000 acres. The Bartlett Recreation Sites and the Bartlett Dam Road is closed. And crews are still battling the Skeleton Fire and the Badger Fires north of Black Canyon, just east of the I-17. The Skeleton Fire is doing the brunt of the damage right now. Fire officials say that it's now burned over 3,000 acres. Crews say that they expect to have this fire contained by the middle of next week.